Leading the way, of course, was part of your handicap. Jacob DeGrom carrying a no-hitter into the 8th inning. He was disappointed that, he couldn't keep going, but still another great performance by Jacob DeGrom, somebody who used to put up like Bob Gibson numbers.
Yeah.
Like if you hadn't followed baseball like 5 years ago, I know Jacob DeGrom is 37 now, but before he got hurt, he was putting up like historical numbers when it came to strikeouts, when it came to like untouchability. Like I remember like he would face the Rockies and like nobody would even get on base for like the longest time. He'd have like
Yeah.
all these strikeouts in a row because not only is he effective, he's also just, the strikeout stuff is there. He only had 7 strikeouts last night, which, I say only, but compared to what some of the other guys across the league are doing, namely the favorite to win the Cy Young in the American League, Tarik Skubal has been punching a ton of tickets this year. But it's good to see, like, because obviously Jacob DeGrom has been marred by injury after injury after injury, and to the point where people are like, okay, I don't want to bet on this guy because it feels like he's made of glass. But now this year he stands at 8-2 with a 2.08 ER. The strikeouts aren't there like they used to be. 94 strikeouts in 95 innings of work. But do you think he has a chance at winning the Cy Young? Right now he's 9-1. Of course, Tarik Skubal is your favorite. It's a loaded deck when it comes to this. I'll say in the American League, Garrett Crochet, Hunter Brown, Jacob DeGrom, Max Fried, Framber Valdez. Do you think Jacob DeGrom has a chance, though?
Yeah, he absolutely has a chance. There's no question he has the stuff. It's just, like we say every year, it's the injury factor. And I also think there's a possibility that we don't know how the season's going to go, but you know how it is, too, with teams like the Rangers. And the Rangers could certainly make a run, but he's an arm that if you have to shut down just out of precaution or because the season is winding down, then you do, just because of his age and his injury history. So I think he might be worth a small sprinkle. The talent is there, but it goes back to you just always have to take his injury history into account, and it's been such a thing for so long. I don't think you can discount it just because he's off to a great start, which is not unexpected, but we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, and also, like I said, it's just a deep field in the American League. And sometimes I feel like you have to have the strikeouts. It's similar to the MVP race and home runs. Like you can hit for average, but the MVP of the league is usually going to be somebody who has some power because, in writers' books, that's instant offense. And obviously you can carry your team that way with one swing of the bat. And similar to that, you have the guys who punch a lot of tickets. Right now, Garrett Crochet actually leads the American League in strikeouts, which is news to me. I thought for sure Tarik Skubal did, but Crochet has 135 and 109 innings of work. Skubal with 125 through 102. And like I said, the only thing going against Jacob DeGrom right now is, like you mentioned, the injury history and also the fact that the strikeouts are way down. He used to have a way bigger K per 9 rate than he does now. But still, it's good to see. And obviously for the Rangers, who are a team that struggles on the offensive side of things, if they can get a great start from their starter, it certainly helps because usually they're not scoring a ton of runs.